everybody, and welcome to another special birthday month edition of Hello Everybody, and look who's here. This is my good friend Karen Chiaverini. And Karen, where are we coming from today?
We're at the Fort Lauderdale Antique Car Museum.
Wow, I've been looking forward to coming here for a long time. Come on in, let's go have some fun. Wow.
Yeah, look at this. I've been here before for weddings and events. I got to check this out. The Fort Lauderdale Car Museum. Antique Car Museum.
Wow, this is magnificent.
Wait till you see it.
Show me around. Karen, this is a bust of Arthur Stone, the visionary and founder of this magnificent museum. I read it took him 64 years to gather the collection that we're about to show you.
Wow. Arthur Stone, he founded it he was born 1920, died 2010.
That's 90 years old. That's a good life. Come on, let's go see.
I'm excited.
Good.
Do you know that Arthur Stone built this in 1998, and this is the Packard showroom?
This is a replica of what an actual Packard showroom would look like. Isn't that amazing? Well, it's a perfect place because you get a lot of room to look at all these magnificent cars. So which one do you like the best right now, Karen?
I love this doctor one behind us so you can make house calls.
Well, yes. This is what is called the Doctor's Coupe. And what's interesting about this is considered a luxury sedan. It is a 1923 Packard. And if you look on this floorboard over here, there's a grill where the doctor would put his bag. And when you open up the passenger door, the passenger seat there is a jump seat that gets folded forward so the doctor could sit in the back with his patient and he'd have a driver to take him to the hospital. Pretty amazing, and it's stunning.
That is amazing.
One thing to know, every car here is drivable. The engines work, there's gas in the tank, so Karen, let's start looking for some keys.
I'm ready. Patrick, what's this?
Well, Karen, this is a chassis of a 1937 Packard. And Packard was the only luxury car that was built here in the United States in those days. And when you bought a car like this, you would get it just as you see, just a chassis. And then your choices of things would go to the car to assemble it into the luxury car that we're about to show you some others. But this is how it came.
That is so cool. You get to pick the body. That's
you
a
pick
chassis,
the body,
right?
yes.
Okay. Hey, Pat, did you see this 1921 Packard? I think you told me Laurel and Hardy rode in this car.
Well, Karen, that's you're right about the Hardy part. This car was driven in 1921 in New York in the presidential parade of Woodrow Wilson. Also, Warren Harding also rode in this car, and Albert Einstein. This car has a world of history with it. It's a one-of-a-kind. If you see back here, this glass protector was to protect the president or whatever VIP guest was riding with him. It protected him from the cold wind, especially in Washington during the inauguration. So it's beautiful. What do you think, Karen? Take it home?
I love it, yes. How's it on gas?
Karen, I knew you would like this car, especially since it's called a ladies' car. It's a 1916 Packard, and it was, well, you tell them, Karen. You know all about this.
What I just learned, this is an all-wood frame limo car that the women sat back here with all the lace, and it has an intercom right up here, and it's fabulous. I want one now.
Well,
the rims are made out of wood is what I'm told.
As well? Oh my goodness.
And the most interesting thing is the brakes are in the back, not in the front. Could you imagine driving that now?
No. No.
Karen? I know. Hello. How are you?
Who are your friends?
Meet my new friends that are here from Kentucky. We have Mr. and Mrs. Dews and Quincy. And they're here visiting, and they came to the Antique Car Museum here in Fort Lauderdale. And how did you like it?
Oh, we loved it.
Quincy, what'd you like? What was your favorite?
The cars.
Yes.
That red Corvette.
There you go.
Beautiful.
But we'll see what we can do to get you back over there.
Oh boy.
So we just wanted you to introduce, we wanted to introduce to you some of the people that come through this museum every day. It's a main attraction here in Fort Lauderdale, and it's not to be missed.
Not to be missed. It's absolutely beautiful for all your events.
And whether you love automobiles or just history, it's a really awesome place.
Karen, I understand this car was owned by President Calvin Coolidge. Tell us about it.
Wow, I was told that this is a 7-passenger touring car, which was formerly owned by President Calvin Coolidge, and it's gorgeous.
It is pretty magnificent.
Wow.
There you go. Here we are at the bar inside the Antique Car Museum, and Karen, you look a little parched, so I wanted to make you a martini.
And I believe it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Karen, I must say, I thought of you immediately. When I saw this car, it's something that you will feel right at home in. It's a 1925 police paddy wagon. What do you think?
Me in a paddy wagon?
Lock her up. Karen, we've seen some pretty amazing cars here today, but this one is my favorite. This is a 1909 Packard, and it's got features you'll never see anywhere else. For the headlights to work, this runs on acetylene, and you literally had to go in and light it with the match, and then the smoke would come out here up the side. Pretty exciting. And this lantern, Karen, you tell us about this lantern.
They're kerosene, I just found out. And the kerosene lanterns come up, and you can, if you're stuck, you can take them, and they're like guiding lights. So you can take it out, and it'll guide you.
Wow.
Look at this. Come over here. Don't tell anyone I'm doing this. But this, I believe they used when they were near the railroad stops. Now watch this. I hope I don't get in trouble. I'll show it to you. This is so cool. How cool is
Exactly.
that? I'm so
Karen,
excited.
How do these
That's
work?
the actual brake. I'm not going to touch anything.
Okay.
We're already in trouble.
But it's not just a brake, it's the gear shift. You go forward and backward, and then you can use it as brake. And look at all these. Look back here, Karen. This is your tank for fuel.
And is this the trunk?
That is a trunk. Everybody, this is where the word trunk really took to start. It literally is a trunk. Wow.
Look where we are. We're in the Franklin Roosevelt room.
Well, Franklin Roosevelt was one of our most popular presidents, and when Arthur Stone, the founder and the creator of this beautiful museum, Franklin Roosevelt was one of his heroes. So all of this is dedicated to him. It's pretty spectacular.
Pat, we had the best time today here at the Antique Car Museum.
Pretty spectacular. I wish everyone could come and see this. Well, you know, Karen, it's time to say goodbye to our audience, and as we normally do, let's give them a traditional goodbye.
Hey.
So from our house to your house,
And your house to ours.
we just like to say,
So long, suckers!
And we'll see you
Tomorrow.